Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we are going to talk about brakes on trailer and brake controllers. We're going to go over really what a brake controller does and a few different options that you can use for a brake controller. So for starters, if you have a trailer that's out there on the road with electric brakes on it, you will need a brake controller to actually activate those brakes. So typically, if you don't have a brake controller, you hook up to a trailer with electric brakes on it and you step on the brakes in the truck, nothing is going to happen on the trailer. So most new vehicles these days have built-in brake controllers. So you're going to see on your dash, typically, depends on the year, make, model of the vehicle, but there's typically going to be a plus and minus button, and then there's going to be a squeeze controller here. Typically when you push those buttons, something is going to change either right there or up on your control panel, and it's going to show a gain. And the gain's typically going to go from 0 to 10, 10 being hardest, 0 being no brakes. And then the squeeze button is going to be an override. So basically, if you just want to check the brakes on the trailer, you don't have to touch the brakes on your vehicle. You can just squeeze that, and it's just going to activate the trailer brakes, so you can feel that they're coming on and actually working. Most vehicles, like I said, new vehicles, trucks anyway, that you're going to buy with a tow package on them are going to have a built-in brake controller. If that's not the case, let's look at a couple different options that you can add to your vehicle to make activating the brakes happen. All right, so option one, if you don't have the built-in brake controller, the more traditional style, one of these bad boys will get mounted up underneath your dash. So typically they're going to mount them, over here underneath the dash, obviously when it's out of the box, and you're going to have your gain on the front where you can raise and lower it from 0 to 10, like I was saying, your override switch, things like that. So that's option one. Option two. This is, it's been out on the market for a little while, but I'd say less traditional. Okay, so let's show you how this thing works. Basically, it's going to have a plug-in on it that is going to go right into your 7-pin plug that's on your vehicle. So once that's in there, you're going to have another 7-way plug, just like the one that was over here. So all of the brake controller function is located inside of this piece. From there, what you use to control it is CURT has an app that you download on your phone, and on your phone is where you're going to be able to control the gain, how hard the brakes are going to come on. Everything else is going to be located in here. So this is definitely a very easy way to do it. Very simple plug and play to get brakes on your trailer, with an app on the phone. I'd say if I was towing very occasionally and didn't want to go through having a brake controller installed, then I would probably go this option. It's very simple, very quick and easy. It does cost a little bit more than a regular traditional brake controller that goes up under the dash. Downfalls to it, when I've used it, it seems like occasionally you can, like anything that pairs Bluetooth style, you can lose connection here and there. You'll get pairing issues that are a little annoying occasionally. It's not super regular, but it does happen. So if I was towing daily, to not have to deal with some of the pairing and things like that, I'd probably go for the wired, brake controller up under the dash. So there's one other one that mounts on the trailer, but again, even more uncommon than this, so we'll probably not go over that one in this video. But in general, the whole main conversation is you do need a brake controller on your vehicle to activate the brakes on the trailer. If you don't have it, they won't work unless, of course, your trailer has surge brakes on it, like a boat trailer. Let us know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.